Welcome back, True Zeker. Zach here. Okay, so we're going to talk about who's going to win the World Series. Is it going to be the Dodgers or is it going to be the Yankees? Pornhub, I want you guys to know who he has. He said in his video that the Dodgers are going to win the World Series and they're going to win it on November 1st. And this was his reason, right? If I'm wrong, I want you to correct us. He said because New York equals 111, 39, and 33. And if the Dodgers win in 6 on November 1st on 11/1, they will improve to 39 and 33 in the World Series. That's his decode, right? So you have the Dodgers winning the World Series. Okay. Since you didn't make your video public, I looked at your notes, and this is what you told your Patreons, right? So you got the Dodgers. Okay. I'm going to tell you who I have. And my answer is this. I don't know. And there's a reason I don't know. It's because this has been the most difficult baseball season that I've ever had to cover. And the reason I don't know is because the narrative for the Yankees is as strong as the narrative for the Dodgers. So therefore, I am not making a prediction on who's going to win the series. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take it game by game. All right? You can still make money in the World Series. You don't have to predict who wins 4 games first. All right? You listen to this con man. If let's say the Yankees do win, he's going to say why the Yankees. He's going to give you guys an explanation why the Yankees won. I'm not going to do that. I've been, like I said a million times, I am not afraid to be wrong. Well, the person you have to question is the person that is always right. How is that even possible? How are you always right? Yeah, you don't bet on your own picks. You don't bet on your research? Your research is so good that you don't bet on it. Wow. Oh, but sports betting is not legal in where I live. That's fucking bullshit because you could call Big Al on the phone, cash app him some money, and he'll definitely place a bet for you. All right? You just come. This is the thing. Like I said, like I try to tell you in your live stream, you can feed bullshit to some people. You can't do that shit to me. And this is why you don't let me talk on your live stream. I want to address another fucking clown that just came into the community, Jay with open eyes. Oh my God, I don't even know who these people are. Jay with open eyes. You don't have open eyes, my man. Your eyes are definitely closed. I don't know. He doesn't even have a YouTube channel. But this guy, he's showing up with his dirty ass dreads. Showing up on Zach's live streams now with he looks like the guy doesn't even look like he takes baths. But yeah, he has something to say about me. This is the thing about this guy, right? He wants me, like he thinks I care about him. I don't know who you are, my man. Like you called me asking me who's gonna win that series between the Dodgers and Mets. And I told you I liked the Mets. I was wrong, okay. But if Zach's notes is so obvious and so concrete, why didn't you pick the Dodgers? You don't trust Zach. You don't even trust Zach's work because you was calling me, asking me who's going to win. See how you're a fucking clown? I already spoke about King Richard. King Richard's another fucking clown. Always has an opinion. So if you guys notice, King Richard only shows up when there's some type of drama. That's why his channels get deleted all the time. He's always bashing he's always calling out the trolls. Oh, the trolls. He doesn't do any gematria anymore. He doesn't put out a good presentation. He doesn't do any work. He doesn't do any decodes. He doesn't expose anything. All he does is address trolls all day. Trolls. Trolls. That's his favorite word. Nigger. Oh, this nigger trolls. Bro. Trolls. Bro. Oh. Another fucking idiot. I really wish I had a button like the laptop. You see how the laptop has a delete button? I wish I had a delete button for all these YouTube channels that don't deserve to be here. You guys do not deserve this knowledge. You guys deserve to be fucking retarded. Right? King Richard found this work because of my Kobe Bryant video. And now he spends time talking shit about me. After I gave him $10 after he made a video asking for donations because he was fucking homeless and he lost his job. So what I did, I went on my Cash App and I sent him $10. He never gave me that shit back. He supposedly has a brand new car now, an apartment, and he has a job. Why you don't send me the fucking $10 back that I gave you when you was fucking homeless? I don't need the $10, but damn. When you was fucked up, I gave you a fucking meal for that day. You forgot about that? I don't know you. You're not related to me. I don't know you from a hole in the wall. But I gave you $10 so you can eat that day. At least you can do is return it to me. You piece of shit. All right. Enough with the ranting. So, this is what's interesting about the World Series, right? And this is what fucking that cocksucker Pornhub is not going to teach you guys. He's telling you guys, oh, the Yankees had 147 run differential, and that's why that's why we had them to go to the World Series. Blah blah blah. That's not enough, right? Of course, if you're new to the community and you don't know how to do the work, you're gonna be looking at that like, oh, he called it. He said because the Yankees blah 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 blah. That's because you guys are fucking sheep and you follow the fucking you follow other. Oh yeah, never mind that photo. But look. In 2017, the Nationals had a run differential of 147 runs. Guess what? They didn't go to the World Series. Remember what he said in his live stream? How do you fade 147 in the World Series? You're not supposed to fade. First of all, that doesn't play every year. The 113th World Series was Dodgers and Astros. Yes, did you predict that outcome? You did. Congratulations. But this year, you gave us bullshit because this is the thing. If the Yankees would have lost, you would have had a narrative for the Guardians. Guaranteed. Oh, yeah, the Guardians. Oh, yeah, Grover Cleveland. Oh, yeah, Grover Cleveland, blah, 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 blah. He would have came up with some bullshit. You see, this is what you have to stop doing. Stop giving us bullshit. Teach us the right thing. Like I'm doing. I'm trying to teach people the right thing. When I make a prediction, like I did with the Mets and the Yankees, I did multiple videos. I had an open phone line for people to call in. I said, look, this is the narrative that I like. 2 people called in. Only 2 people. Out of all the trolls that keep leaving comments under my videos, only 2 people called in. Let's see how many people call in today and give us their World Series prediction. I said, look, this is the narrative I like, and this is the reasons why I like it. Now, it could definitely be the Dodgers because the Dodgers had a narrative, and so did the Yankees. And so did the Guardians. All 4 teams that was left had a narrative. But I can't pick all 4 teams because there's only 2 teams that's going to go to the World Series. We knew that Dave Roberts, the World Series started 147 days after Dave Roberts' birthday. I said that in both of the videos that I made. But that wasn't enough for me to pick the Dodgers. That wasn't enough. If there was other clues, I gave people the opportunity to share those clues, but they didn't. I'm not on your Patreon. I don't know who you have. You probably think that I'm fading you on purpose. No. The problem is you think or you want people to do as you say, right? So if you say this team is going to go, you want everybody to follow you. That's not me. All right? You told people that the Warriors was going to win the championship against the Raptors because Steph Curry was born the 73rd day of the year. They was going to win 73 games, and that did not happen. But if I was one of your sheep, I would have lost money that day. You see, Big Al is one of your sheeple, and that's why Big Al has lost all that money. And how do I know that? Because Johnny told me. Johnny told me all that money that Big Al has lost. Big Al, you're in debt, and I know you're in debt. And if you're not, prove it. Prove to me all this money that you're supposed to be made over Zachary Pornharber's picks. You're lying. If you say that you're not in debt, you've lost a lot of money. He had Gonzaga to beat the Baylor Bears, and guess what? Gonzaga lost. And then he came on the live stream and said, "Oh, we saw the narrative for the Baylor Bears, blah blah blah." I don't know. This community is fucking poisoned, and he's the fucking infection. He's the infection, and yet some people just want to put a Band-Aid over the infection. That's not gonna make the infection go away by putting a Band-Aid on it. You either have to cut the arm off or do something else, but we definitely need surgery. Otherwise, it's gonna eat up the whole body, and that's what I'm trying to prevent. For this infection to eat up our community. Okay. Again, this is not proof of anything. The 147. Yeah, that is a World Series number. World Series does equal 147, but that's not proof that a team is going to go to the championship. Obviously, now it's after the fact, right? Now we know who's going to be there, right? But I guarantee you, if I was making this video last Saturday before the World Series was determined, he wouldn't have any rebuttal. He wouldn't be making these videos about, 147, right? He's only doing that now because he already knows who's in the World Series, right? The World Series has been determined. Is he going to make a video? I asked him, I challenged him. I said, make a video. Tell us who you have to win the World Series. He hasn't done it. He hasn't done it. You know, he hinted at the Dodgers winning on November 1st. He hinted at it. He said, oh, look at this. This is interesting. Well, how is it interesting? I can't place a bet on something that's interesting. Is this what they're going to go with? Yes or no? He doesn't know. Okay, moving on. I want to talk about Vin Scully. And the year that he died, guess what? Zachary Hubbard said that the Dodgers were going to go to the World Series that year in 2022 because after Vin Scully died, because he said it was synced up with the World Series. Yeah, he did. Go to his blog. You'll see it. But he died on August 2nd, 2022, right? This guy was a legendary announcer for the Dodgers. And there's actually a video of Vin Scully and the pitcher that passed away at 63. What's this guy named? Fernando Valenzuela, who last time he was in the World Series was Dodgers and Yankees. Let's see if I can find this video because I want you guys to see it. I got it right here. Okay. So there was a legendary moment between Vin Scully and I already had it here, and Fernando Valenzuela. All right, so let's take a listen to this, and then we're gonna talk about what I find interesting about Vin Scully's death and this year's World Series.
The rookie on. Two pitch.
Actually, this is not it. This is a different video. But if you guys notice, this video, oh my gosh. He died one day before the anniversary of this complete game, right? On October 23rd, 1981, he pitched a complete game. I think this was in the World Series. And he ended game 3 of the World Series. And he ended up dying one day before the anniversary of this game. This is not the video that I wanted to share with you, though. But I did want to share this video, though. But this is not the video I'm talking about. The video I'm talking about is it on my Instagram? Where did I put it? I know what I'll do. I'll look it up on YouTube. So, okay, I'll do this. Hope y'all don't get flagged. All right, so it was Vin Scully. Oh, here it is. So yeah, it came up right at the top. Okay, here it is. Yeah, I'm gonna get flagged. Oh fuck. Because this is on their website, on the MLB's website. No, I think I'll play this one. I'll be good.
I think I hurt my rotator cuff. I can't do it. I apologize. I'm really sorry. But like all the managers in this game, I'm going to have to go to the bullpen. I need a left-hander to come out here and help me. Is there a left-hander down here? Oh my gosh! Fernando Valenzuela! Can you imagine? One year he had 8 shutouts. Another year, when he won 21 games, he had 20 complete.
Oh, that's not the full video?
Fernando Valenzuela.
Fuck. Yeah, that's not the full video, man. Damn.
1, 2, 3. It's time for Dodger baseball. Good night. Love you.
Oh man, I'm trying to find the full video, man, but I don't want to get flagged. I know MLB their YouTube page has it, but they're gonna flag me. Here it is. Yeah, that's the full video. Fox Sports. All right, never mind. The reason I found this interesting is because, of course, you guys know Fernando Valenzuela died this year, right? And he died at the age of 63, big baseball number. And the funny thing about him is that his birthday is November 1st, right? He would have turned 64 years old on November 1st. But this is what I find interesting about Vince Scully being in that clip with him. Vince Scully, that was a huge ritual, died 117 days into the season, and he died at the age of 94. And we know the Yankees won 94 games this season, most likely in tribute to Vince Scully. When you write out 94, it equals the same thing as World Series. It equals 147, 57, and 51, just like World Series. Actually, just 147 and 57 like World Series. And then the Yankees did have 147 run differential and won 94 games. The Yankees is a very scary team. They have a narrative, despite what the other cocksucker is saying. They have a very big narrative, but I'm not 100% sure yet. But look, from the death of Vince Scully to Game 4 of this year's World Series, like, let's say, I don't know what this means, because his death is synced up with Game 4. I don't know if it means that Jonathan Tavares, I got you. I don't know if it means that the Dodgers are going to sweep the Yankees, or the Yankees are going to sweep the Dodgers, or that something significant is going to happen Game 4 of the World Series this year. Because notice, from the death of Vince Scully to Game 4 of the World Series, it's 117 weeks. And in Gematria, Dodgers equals 117. And Vince Scully died 117 days into the MLB season in 2022. And again, Dodgers is 117. So does this I'm trying to interpret what this all means, right? Does it mean that the Dodgers win in 117 weeks after the death of Vince Scully? Very unlikely. I highly doubt that the Yankees don't win a game. Does it mean that the Dodgers get swept by the Yankees, who won 94 games in tribute to Vince Scully? This is why I don't know. This is why I said I don't know in the beginning of the video, because this is a very tough call. And I know a lot of you, and I probably, like, this is what kills me about this guy's Patreons. This guy's Patreon, like, his Patreons don't even trust his work, right? Because Big Al, he used to come to my Patreon at one point. I'm like, Big Al, you're on Zachary Hubbard's Patreon. Why are you asking me for sports picks? Ain't you with the Godfather of Gematria? Why are you on my Patreon? It's weird. It's because his own Patreons don't even trust him. But I saw this article that came out yesterday by the LA Times, and it says that Vince Scully's favorite call was Dodgers and Yankees World Series. All right? So isn't that interesting that now they have this World Series, which is Dodgers-Yankees, synced up with Vince Scully, who had a special moment with Fernando Valenzuela, who died right before the World Series was played, whose birthday is during Game 6 of the World Series this year. You see, when I make a prediction and when I do a presentation, I don't just say, oh, Yankees had 147 run differential. No, I'll give you a whole presentation. I'll give you a whole reason. My videos are an hour long. And I also put my number out there. If you disagree, you can call in. But yet so many fucking cocksuckers have something to say after the game is over. How? Did you not see the presentation that we put out? 4 Miracle Mets players passed away. How can we ignore all that? How can you ignore that? Willie Mays passed away 129 days before the World Series. Oh, and you want to know what's funny about that? You see, even when I'm wrong, I'm right. Even when I'm wrong, I'm right. Wasn't I saying that the World Series could be a tribute to Donald Trump? Okay. Look at this. This is how rigged this shit is, right? What day did the Dodgers get eliminated? Not the Dodgers, the Mets. They got eliminated on Sunday, right? October 20th. Even when I'm wrong, I'm right. Look at this. On October 20th, they got eliminated, right? Now, what is Donald Trump's birthday? Isn't it June 14th? Look at this. From Donald Trump's birthday to the day that the Mets get eliminated from the playoffs, it was his 129th day of his age. And what does New York Mets equal in Gematria? It equals 129. And of course, their mascot is Grimace, right? The McDonald's puppet, whatever, figure, whatever you call it. What day did the Mets get eliminated? Well, the day that Donald Trump was supposed to be working at McDonald's. The day he was working at McDonald's, that's the day the Mets get eliminated. You know, the team with Grimace as a mascot. And remember, Donald Trump had a Grimace commercial back in 2002.
How you doing? I really don't. I put together some really impressive deals. But this thing you've pulled off, it's amazing. A big and tasty for just $1? How do you do it? What's your secret? You're a man of few words. I like that.
Got him, Buck? You're in luck. Because you can get a delicious Beefy Big and Tasty, a McChicken sandwich, and lots of your other favorites on McDonald's Dollar Menu every day.
Together, Grimace, we could own this town.
So Donald Trump has a Grimace commercial in 2002. Then the Mets, who has Grimace as their mascot, they get eliminated from the playoffs on his 129th day of his age when New York Mets equals 129. You see, you fucking idiots who troll me don't know how to do this work. You're not intelligent enough. So even when we're wrong, we are right. We was on the right track. We just didn't have the right winner. Game 6, or was it game 6 or game? Yeah, game 6 of the NLCS was definitely a tribute to Trump and Grimace, like we knew it was. Now, I thought they was going to go a little bit deeper with it. I thought maybe it's going to go all the way to the World Series and have the 4 versus the 7 right before the election. That was a nice narrative. Anybody with a brain would agree. Now, if you're a hating ass cocksucker, of course you're going to be like, oh, you was wrong. That's because you guys you don't have anything up here. You don't have anything up here. All right? So, of course, the Mets get eliminated the day that Donald Trump was working at McDonald's, coincidentally, on his 129th day of his age. Which is 2-1 in Bay State County. So game 4, 117 weeks after Vince Scully's death. What's going to happen game 4? Like I said, I'm going to decode game by game, and I don't really care who wins the 4 games first. Don't care. We're going to take it one game at a time, and I guarantee you we're going to be successful because we know what we're doing, all right? Like today, we know who's going to win on Thursday Night Football. Let me guess. You do too? I doubt it. You're probably playing both sides, and then you're going to tell us after the game. You're going to make a public video after the game. So in a way, it is a Subway Series. It's the Brooklyn Dodgers versus the Bronx Yankees. Because this is definitely a tribute to Jackie Robinson and the history of the Dodgers and Yankees. Oh, it's something else. So shout out to my brother who told me about this. The last 5 Yankee Dodgers World Series has ended in 6 games. I think that's interesting. The last since like 1971. You see, last 11 Yankee versus Dodgers World Series. So ranking all 11 Yankee Dodgers World Series matchup in MLB history. So look at this. So from the 70s. So starting in 1978, the Yankees won in 6. Then the Dodgers won in 6 in 1981. Then the Yankees won in 7 in 1947, but that's not. Oh, no, okay, so here it is. So in 1981, the Dodgers won in 6. 1978. Why is it like, oh, this is not in order. That's why. Yeah, it's not in order. Okay, 1941, Yankees won in 5. Okay, 5, 5, 4, 6. In 1978, they won in 6. That's 1. In 81, they won in 6. That's 2. In 1953, they won in 6. That's 3. In 1977, they won in 6. That's 4. In 1955, okay, so 4 out of the 11 World Series matchup between the Dodgers and Yankees has ended in 6. I find that interesting because we know how significant Game 6 is going to be this year if it does go 6 games, because it happens to be on Fernando Valenzuela's birthday. But Game 4 leaves 63 days left in the year. Major League Baseball is 63. So big ritual in Game 4. That's going to be the game I'm going to be watching closely because it definitely synced up with Vince Scully. All right. What else I wanted to talk about? Oh, yeah. Let me show you something else. 2005. Guess what? The Cleveland Indians, they had 147 run differential, and they didn't go to the World Series that year. Teaching people bullshit. Oh, 147. Don't fade 147. All right. Okay, let me see something now. Okay, so Yankees record. You guys want to call in? The number's on the screen, 646-986-0958. This is the other part about 94 and how it can go against the Yankees, right? So the Yankees can pick up their 94th loss in the World Series if they lose to the Dodgers in tribute to Vince Scully, right? So, man, they might make this a 7-game series. I think Vince Scully has that 137 in his name. How you spell his name? Like this? Yeah. Vince Scully's 137. So if it goes 7 games, the Yankees could get to 137 and be 137 and 94, like how Vince Scully, whose name equals 137, died at the age of 94. So this is a narrative that I've been looking at very closely, which favors the Dodgers, but Dodgers in 7 and not 6. So my man is calling. Let's see what's going on. Hello?
What's up, Arthur?
What's going on, my brother?
What's up? I had some notes on the World Series. I think it's connected with the Illuminati because it's the 120th World Series.
Let's hear it.
All right, so obviously Illuminati equals 120. It's 120th World Series. Illuminati in full reduction also equals 48. Just like the Dodgers can become 4-8 against the Yankees in the World Series because this is their 12th matchup. So they're 3-8 right now. If the Dodgers win, they're gonna become 4-8 against them in the series. The founder of the Illuminati, Adam Weishaupt. I don't know. You probably heard of him a few times, right?
Yes.
So his full name, Joanne Adam Weishaupt, equals 203, and the season started on 203, March 20th. And also, this is the Dodgers' 141st season, and his name Adam Weishaupt equals 141. And also, if it was to end in Game 6, potentially, if he was still alive, from his birthday on February 6th to November 1st, Game 6, it's 269 days, and that's the 57 prime, and that's the World Series number 57.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, and
So,
then,
what I was saying, I don't know if you heard that part, the last part that I said. If the Yankees lose in 7 games, their record will be 137 and 94, and the name Vince Scully equals 137, and he died at the age of 94, 117 weeks before Game 7. And Dodgers is 117.
right. I remember I told you the 138 too. Donald Trump equals 138. If the Yankees do win, they have that 138 on their side.
Oh, for Donald Trump. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Donald Trump equals 138, and they can pick up their 138th win.
And it's also 27 months after the death of Vince Scully. And MLB equals 27. The Yankees will stay on 27 World Series.
Mm-hmm. Also, Game 6 on November 1st is Shohei Ohtani's 120th day of his age. Like I said, I think that connects with the Illuminati in the 120th season. And then also from Pete Rose, he died. He was a sacrifice. I think, I know. From his birthday to Game 6 is 201 days. So, like I said, they murdered him and sacrificed him throughout the playoffs, right before the playoffs started. So I think there's going to be a tribute to him for sure.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one too.
But yeah, man. Like I said, Adam Weishaupt's name equals 141, just like the Dodgers' 141st season. And Game 6 is Donald Trump's 141st day of his age. So
I don't know if it was you that told me this, but Game 7 is 120 days after Ohtani's birthday.
No, Game 6 is.
No, it's Game 7.
Oh yeah, Game 7 is 120 days after his birthday. Game 6 is his 120th day of his age.
Yeah. So if it goes 7, he can win the 120th World Series 120 days after his birthday.
Right.
And then the Yankees will fall to 137 and 94. Like how Vince Scully's 137, he died at the age of 94. 117 weeks prior to Game 7, and Dodgers 117. That looks really good. The only thing is the Dodgers have a little bit of a narrative to lose.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I do like the Dodgers narrative more. I also did notice that the Dodgers, they are 53-70 in the World Series all time. And if they do win in 6, that'll be their 129th game in the World Series. And, Willie Mays did die the 129 days before the World Series. And, the Dodgers did eliminate the Mets 129 days. Donald Trump's 129th day of his age, like we spoke about,
Yes.
So they can have that 129. The Dodgers can win the championship on their 129th game in the World Series all time. I was like, man, 129 is 201 in base A counting.
I mean, why not make it a 7-game series?
Oh, one other thing I was thinking about. So, looking at it from like the Illuminati perspective, if you think about Illuminati, where's the first image that comes to your mind? The all-seeing eye, correct?
Yes.
So, if you think about the all-seeing eye, what does the world want to see? The world wants to see the Dodgers and the Yankees. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Mookie Betts said it after when they advanced. He said, I think this is what the world wants. And he's perfectly right. He's just giving more tribute to the Illuminati. Like I said, I don't think the Illuminati is getting enough publicity, I guess, with the 120th World Series. But it's okay. But like I said, I think about the Illuminati. I think about that all-seeing eye. And like I said, this is where everybody wants to see. And like I said, they're going to have a lot of people's eyes on the game. And they're already showing that the ticket prices are outrageous. They're over $1,000 for like the cheapest seat.
Yeah, actually, right in Yankee Stadium, they're charging $1,500 just to walk in the stadium with no seat.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah,
See, that's what
you can stand in the aisle
yeah.
and watch it,
They're,
but you can
they're gonna make a lot
for
of them-
$1,500.
Yeah, they're gonna make a lot of the money back from last year because they said last year was like one of the lowest rating World Series watched ever. So, like I said, it's crazy how they do it, man. I just wanted to run you through a few notes that I had though. Oh, remember I also sent you the message from the start of the World Series from when Kobe died was 57 months, and that's the World Series number 57.
Yeah, from the death of Kobe to Game 6?
No, I think it was the start of the World Series. I sent you the picture. Hold on.
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, 57 months exactly. It was crazy.
Yeah, to the start of the World Series. Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane. 57 months, yep. And then, the Dodgers and Yankees, they first played this season on June 7th, and that was 141 days before the World Series. The Dodgers' 141st season. And then also, if the World Series does end in Game 6 on November 1st, that's going to be 147 days after they first played this season. And 147 is a World Series number.
Okay, yeah, that's all good. I'm leaning 7. I like Dodgers in 7 right now.
Yeah.
But
Dodgers do have I think the stronger narrative. There is some things for the New York Yankees too. It's hard because like you said, this is like one of the hardest World Series that within the past few years for sure.
yeah, because they didn't give us a lot of clues. They usually do with the ritual sacrifices, but they threw us off with the ritual sacrifices this year.
Right. Yeah. Pope Francis equals 59. If it did end on November 2nd, Game 7, that's day leaving 59 days left in the year, and then next year Super Bowl 59. Like I said, it could go 7 for sure. That's a possibility.
When did the season start? Was it March 20th?
The season started on March 20th, and that's what I was telling you. Adam Weishaupt, his full name equals 203, like March 20th, like 20/3.
Okay.
Yeah, his name also equals 141. Interesting enough, though, the Illuminati was founded on 5/1, May 1st, and Adam Weishaupt's name equals 51 in full reduction. And, the NL is on 51 wins right now, so it's kind of like, okay, well, if it is connected to Adam, the Illuminati and everything, there is a possibility that they could stay on 51 and the Yankees could win.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all I had. I'll let somebody else get on here. I just want to run you through a few notes that I had on the Illuminati and Dodgers.
I appreciate you always. Thank you.
Yeah, Arthur, if I see anything else, I'll let you know.
All right.
All right, peace.
Yeah, this is the alternate Subway Series, right? Brooklyn Dodgers, Yankees, Bronx Yankees. But yeah, so just to recap, I'm going to end it there. If the Yankees win 3 games and it concludes on November 2nd, the Dodgers can drop the Yankees to 137-94 in the World Series. Vince Scully, who seems to be connected to this World Series, he died at the age of 94, and his name equals 137. So the Yankees will be 137-94, like how Mr. 137 died at the age of 94, Vince Scully. Right, the name Vince Scully is 137, the 33rd prime. And yeah. So right now that's what I'm leaning. Like I said, I'm not gonna put. I am gonna place a wager on the Dodgers in 7. I'm not gonna put a lot of money though. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it game by game, and I'm gonna make my money that way. All right. So thank you for watching, and I'll leave it there. Good luck, and let's see what happens. Let's see if the Dodgers do win in 7 games. So Topsy says to him it makes more sense for the Yankees to win it because Dodgers have more players that have won the World Series. Yankees have a handful of players that have resumes that are only missing a World Series. Yeah, but the thing is, Game 7 will be 27 months after the death of Vince Scully, and the Yankees can stay on 27 championships. It's tough. I don't really care who wins. Like I said, I'm gonna just one game at a time. So thanks everybody for joining us, and yeah, good luck tonight on TNF. Peace.